into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Minnesota Twins. Hi, folks. John Schaumby alongside Chris Singleton. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect. The home side taking care of business in game 1. But this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, Shane Bieber. What do we need to know here?
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. That one the other way. Junior. In there safely.
Boom, that's staying with in his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Wyatt Langford next to hit for the Rays. Lowe gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Ground ball to the right side. There's one. Return throw gets him in first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy. For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Line drive, base hit right field.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Rodriguez drifts towards it, and that is that. Bottom of the first. Now here is Max Kepler. That one ripped. Tattooed and gone. His second home run of the series, and the Twins get on the board first. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
So up next, Walker Jenkins. 2-2. Got him swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Not a big fastball on the mound by today's standards, just low 90s. But when you can pitch backwards like that and sometimes save the fastball for later in the count, it just sort of explodes on hitters and gets right by him. That was the first fastball they bat, and clearly the timing just wasn't there for it.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's 2 down. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
And a 2-1 on the way. High fly ball out into left center field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. New inning getting started. Down the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. This one in the air, right field. Jenkins makes the grab, 1 away. And now the catcher for the Rays, Shea Langoliers. That one hammered center field. That's back. And that is gone. And we're level. It's 1-1.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game.
Now a chance for Curtis Mead. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in game 2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, it's a nice job with the cutter right there. He didn't exactly catch the corner of the zone, but that's one of those where the late movement probably fooled the umpire a little bit. Those guys do not have an easy job. I thought it was a good take overall, and, it's one of those things where you leave it in the umpire's hands.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Solo shot ties it for Tampa. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now Royce Lewis. Out to short, Caminero. And a quick out, number 1.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Swings and misses. It's 2-2. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Kicks and fires. On the ground to the left, Caminero. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. The 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Jenkins gets under it, makes the grab, 1 up, 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup at the plate, Josh Lowe. 1 out, bases empty. One now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the postseason success continues for him.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runner takes off. Swing and a pop-up. Guerrero drifts towards it. Calls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Juan Soto. And now 1 and 2.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
Next to hit, Edouard Julien.
2-1.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Pokes and misses. It's a strikeout. The 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home. Bottom of the inning. Now, Dalton Varsho.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Siri in position. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down. This is Willie Castro. 1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball. And he beats it. He's safe. So the lineup flips over. Max Kepler at the plate. The 1-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Siri in position. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. At the belt and fires. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. The pitch. And another ball.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Move to first. The Twins down by a pair here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Back. Gone. And this place is rocking. And this game is tied. It's 3-3.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. Gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next for Minnesota, Luis Jr. Fly ball down the line. Soto makes the catch. And the inning is over. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Back in Minnesota, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Isaac Paredes. Crushed, left center field. This one's deep, forget it. A gigantic blast. It's 4-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fights it off, he'll see another. The wind to the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
That's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way, and then just at the last moment, it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
And now it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. And now it's Jose Siri. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Fouls one off. 2-2.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work.
I locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Second game of the ALCS. And now for the Twins, Emmanuel Rodriguez. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Drifts towards it. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle, not where he needed it to be.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
And they'll do it again. Got him swinging. Twins retired. All set for the start of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle.
Manager out of the duck. New pitcher on now, Josh Stama.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of.
Runner takes off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. In the air, out towards left center. Nabs it. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Got it fouled for the kill.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with it.
Ball strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. One left for Tampa, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Twins, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Kicks and deals. Out to center. Siri in position. He's got it. And there's one down. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground. And foul ball. And a pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. 2 outs, base is empty. And he grounds one to the right side. Julian on to first, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Back at target field. Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. Swing and a miss. Counts full, 3-2. Struck him out looking.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it looks like it's a mile away, so you give up on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. Tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
One down, base is empty. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On the mound now for the Twins, Steven Oker.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Man at first. Runner on the go. Fouled off. He was late. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And now the lefty. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-2.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on. What was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse when you're moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Line drive, base hit down the line. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a solid swing right there.
New arm out of the bullpen, Jose Hernandez. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And the batter now, Junior Caminero. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And here it comes. Got it. They limit the damage here. Solo homer extends the lead for Tampa Bay. It's now 5. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Max Kepler. The 1-1. Swings through that. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but with great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to him, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ballgame.
Walker Jenkins now at the plate. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there are 2 down.
Up next to the plate,
Luis Jr., the next Twin up to hit. 2 down, nobody on. That smash towards center. Siri tracks it down for the out. Twins are. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And now the DH, Josh Lowe.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, there's there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone is just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base. No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
That clips a corner. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Here comes a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Lined into left center, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And he deals.
Outside, that's the ball.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to O'Neill. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Left-hand hitter waits. To the right side. Tosses to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Now batting.
Here's Royce Lewis. The Twins trailing by 2 here in the late stages of game 2. Hit hard, shoot the extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game. And this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
The tying run at the plate. Up the middle. Throws to first in time. That's it out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Out to short, Caminero. Whips it across, and Guerrero is set down. Isaac Paredes now. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Griffin Jacks gets handed the rock out of the pen. The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And now the first baseman, Curtis Mead.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Kepler makes the catch, and that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Andrew Washington.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So up next for Minnesota, Willie Castro. swings through the fastball up in the zone.
One ball.
The Twins down by a pair here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So the batting order turns over. Max Kepler will hit next. Right-handed reliever. He swings and fouls one off.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there. Back in Minnesota. We go to the 9th. And now Jose Siri. And now the count is even. This one popped up right side. Should have this one. And makes the grab. One away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
So now here's the DH, Josh Lowe. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. On the ground to third. Lewis throws to first. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Joe Jimenez.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Gathers and throws to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Luis Jr., the next Twin up to hit. Stays alive. Now this is in the air down the line. Soto snags it for the 2nd out.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Back to the mound. He's got it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Rays secure a big road win in Game 2. They even up the series before heading home.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors, and led 5 runners on base.
Mm-hmm.